Do let me know if you guys need anything.
Across the U.S., people are reaching out to those facing eviction because of the economic impact of the coronavirus pandemic.
If you can, send me the names and the addresses.
One of those people is Jennifer Meyer Conklin, who founded an organization that helps those in need find temporary housing. More than 40% of renters are at risk of eviction in her home state of Oklahoma, according to Statistica.com.
We will see a large increase in our homeless population and a much larger increase still in our what they call the working poor. And that is people who have jobs and they are still struggling to find a safe place to rent.
Across the country in Woodbridge, Virginia, Rose Powers is also trying to help.
I'm glad you came to us.
She's the executive director and co-founder of Streetlight, a nonprofit that works with those in need in the local area.
Rent evictions has always been an issue in Prince William County as well as Northern Virginia. The cost of housing is just too high for many, many families.
Minority communities have been hit the hardest. Around 550,000 renters, mostly African American and Latino families, may be evicted in Virginia alone, according to Voice, a nonpartisan coalition of 50 faith and community organizations in Northern Virginia.
I do believe that in this pandemic, some of the people that are paying the highest price are those people who are low income, people who were restaurant servers, people who may be hairstylists, they worked in small businesses, and they were not given the opportunity to work from home. They simply were laid off.
Powers has been helping people like Tonya, who was laid off by a temp agency in November.
My assignment was up in November, but the agency told me because of the COVID that they wasn't doing any more assignments. And because of the COVID, it got worse as time went on, and there was no jobs out here.
Tonya said she received some federal assistance under the CARES Act and help from other local agencies, but it wasn't enough to keep up with the rent.
Couldn't sleep, my blood pressure went up, just couldn't really eat, because I don't want to be homeless.
But with help from Streetlight, she says, she's feeling more secure.
So I'm doing much better now because of them helping out. Well, right now, my rent is almost paid in full for August, and I'm just going to be looking for a job. That's what I'm going to be doing.
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recently issued an order to temporarily halt residential evictions to prevent the further spread of COVID-19. The order will be in effect through December 31st, 2020. Julie Tabo, VOA News, Washington.